Hey guys, it's Shaniqua Dasher with Calculate and Create, back again with Crafts for Cash. So today we're going to be making an earbud case that is completely no-sew, but also has a zipper and is made of duct tape. Let's get into our supplies. So first, of course, you'll need some duct tape. You'll need a zipper, 7 inches or smaller is fine. Then you'll need a pair of scissors, because you'll be doing some cutting. You'll need your pattern for your earbud case, which is also located in your Calculate and Create kit. And then you want to test it out with your earbuds, of course. It is an earbud case. And an optional item you can add is just like one of those little keychain holders. You can add it on after you're finished. You can add it to the end of your zipper so that you can attach it to your keys, attach it to your backpack, any number of things. So let's get into our first set of steps. All right, step 1, you're going to cut about 6 strips of duct tape at 5 inches. So this is about 5 inches here, and we're gonna cut that. All right, you're gonna take your 5-inch strip of tape and you're gonna tape it right on your zipper, but make sure that you're shifted right here where the end of the zipper is. I'm gonna press it down here. Make sure you don't cover your zipper at all. And then you're going to flip it over and you're going to close your tape down, making sure still not to cover your zipper. Now we're gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side of the zipper. All right, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do, since I know that the length of this is not gonna be as long as what the actual zipper is, I'm gonna go ahead and slide my zipper down just about 1 inch below where the edges of the tape are, because at the end of the day it'll all get covered up, and I'm actually going to slide it down just to match my pattern. So let's slide it down a little bit more. Okay, but we're going to continue building on to the ends of this. I just wanted to move the zipper down. So how do we build? We take another piece of our 5-inch duct tape, line it up with the end over here, and just slightly overlap. Flip it over, and then you're just gonna lay a piece of flat duct tape right there. So you don't have to fold it over like you did the first time, because we're gonna maximize the amount of space we have with the duct tape. So we're only gonna do that one time on this side, and then we're gonna do it one time on the other side. So we're starting to build like a duct tape fabric. Now what you're going to do is build a separate piece of fabric, duct tape fabric, using tape. And I'm gonna do that now. So I'm gonna take my other tape, I'm gonna lay it flat, lay another piece directly on top of it. I'm gonna do that again 2 more times and build a rectangle or square piece of duct tape fabric. Now you're gonna take your pattern and you're going to lay it on top of your pre-created duct tape fabric. And you're also gonna lay it here. I'm gonna do it separately. You could very well put it together, but I don't want any shifts to happen. And because cutting duct tape is a little difficult, you wanna make sure that you have the maximum control. So I'm gonna cut, and I'm gonna cut this pattern out right here. And it's much easier to cut, of course, because the sticky ends are inside. I took my pattern and I folded it in half. So that created a center crease. And then I drew zigzags down the center. These zigzags kind of represent a zipper, okay? So this is where I want to line my zipper up so that it's even semicircle on both sides. So I'm gonna line that up, and I'm also gonna pay attention to that end mark, right? And I'm gonna line that up. And then again, you can trace this around with your dry erase marker and then cut out your circle again. And I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it out. So now that we have our top part and our bottom part, we've got to put them together so that they can be used as earbud cases. So how we're gonna seal this without sewing is we're going to take small 1-inch pieces of duct tape, and then we're going to overlap them around the edges going all the way around, okay? So I'm gonna cut probably about 15 to 16 1-inch pieces of duct tape, and then we're gonna come back. All right, now once you have all of your 16 1-inch pieces of tape cut, we're going to put our top part with the zipper on top of our bottom, line them up together, and now we're just going to attach it all the way around. So I'm going to flip that zipper down so it gets out the way, because we're going to tape right on top of that. So there, and then you're just going to fold it to the back. All right, and you're just going to keep going all the way through until you get to the very end of your earbud circle. So now that we have the tape all the way around, we're going to just add some finishing touches. It's now a functioning earbud case. You have your zipper, zips, unzips. You can put your earbuds in. But now let's add a little more so that we can make it even more functional. So we can take this jump ring and add it onto the zipper. And then I'm going to take this last piece of tape and I'm going to fold about 1/2 inch in, smooth it out. I'm going to fold another 1/2 inch in, smooth it out. And then I'm going to close that over. And then I'm going to close it over and make this little strap. More like a finger strap, not a wrist strap. All right, and now all you need to do is loop it inside your jump ring. Come to the end with a little tail and take a small piece, just like one of your extra 1-inch pieces of tape, lay it over the top. You have a functional earbud case and it's completely made of duct tape and a zipper. How cool is that? So join us next time for Calculate and Create Crafts for Cash. Show us what you made. Love to see all of your creations. What kind of duct tape did you use? What different patterns did you use? How did you do your closing at the end? Did you attach it to your backpack? I'd love to see. So tag us at Calculate and Create and show us all of your amazing creations. Until next time, it's Shaniqua Dasher with Calculate and Create and Crafts for Cash.